Hello there viewers, and welcome back to another video where today, as you can see, we're finally playing a different game. If you haven't watched my videos, I mentioned several times that I'm planning on making some videos on different games, and one of them I've decided to start off with is Minecraft, primarily for the reason that I've sort of been missing this game, and I thought I'd finally get back to it. So what I'm gonna do is sort of talk to you about sort of my history with this game, along with channel news updates and all of that sort of sweet stuff. So we're going to jump into single player and create a new world where what am I gonna call this world? Let's go on creative. Need another R there. Harry's world, there we go. Can't get more simple than that. More world options, generate structures on. Large biomes. Cheats off. Bonus chest off. Done. And with that we shall create a new world. So I might as well start talking about this game, and this game is a very, very, very special game because Minecraft is the first game I ever truly had. Well, here we are, but that's what we're saying. Minecraft was the first game I ever truly had. My friend first introduced me to it, and in Christmas time, I cannot quite remember what year, I got myself as a present an old Xbox 360 that now, as of recording this video, as of the date recording this video, sadly no longer works. And just gonna turn up my mouse sensitivity real quick. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Okay then, no, that's not it. No, options. Music and sound, no way that in it. Controls, okay. Right, 100%, can't go wrong with that. Back to game. So where was I before I had to sort of mess with my settings? Oh, way up a sapling. I got an Xbox 360 for a Christmas present. Oh dear, that's a bit of a mess over there. And I used to play Minecraft with my friends, and I used to build all sorts. Mostly what I remember was castles and pirate ships, but that was a very long time ago, and obviously played it mostly with a Xbox 360 and Xbox One controller, and I'm playing this with a keyboard and mouse. I did attempt to hardwire my Xbox controller because I obviously play Farming Simulator with a Xbox controller, and I yeah, I tried it, but the Bandicam, what I used to record all my videos with, no longer well, didn't want to play ball, so I ended up having to sort of just put up with a keyboard and mouse, despite me hating it immensely. I know I've probably angered quite a lot of people by saying that, but hey ho, let's make a crafting table. and stick that down there. Okay, just jump out and slap that right down right there, and then we'll want some sticks, 2 of those, and then grab ourselves one of those. Now it's time to gather up some food, so I'm sorry about this, little buddy. So where was I? Yeah, used to play this game loads on the old Xbox, so maybe one of these days, once I figure out how to set it up again, I'll have to show you some of my old worlds. But this is the Java edition, so that might be a bit hard, next to impossible, but I'll see what I can do. But oh, for God's sake, already a creeper. Oh man. Sorry, couldn't resist. Detonating. No. And that's a big hole I'll have to fill in at a later date. As for our survival situation, I'd might as well start work on a little home base of operations. So, well, I think that's key 7. As you can tell, I'm not quite used to the keyboard and mouse yet, despite practicing on it a little bit, just so I could hear burning zombies, which is always encouraging. Okay, I'll just delete that real quick. Yeah, so while I gather resources and build this never mind. Build this little wooden shelter for ourselves, explain. I also, because of Minecraft, got introduced to YouTube and some video game playing YouTube channels, primarily 2 channels, one called Stampy Longhead, or Stampy Longnose, or known to the rest of the world as just Stampy. He was quite an influential YouTuber, and I'd say he was what made me sort of do these videos, along with a couple of other farm sim YouTubers and myself. Really, I sort of just enjoy making videos, really, especially the Sandy Bay ones, and I had always looked up to people like Stampy and iBallistic Squid and DanTDM, but it was, of course, primarily Stampy. If you're watching this, no matter how likely, I love you, and I sort of miss your videos quite a lot. And yes, I used to watch them quite a lot, and I sort of decided to want to be a YouTuber, but obviously I'm not doing this professionally. I've got other sort of professional interests that I'm interested in doing more than YouTube, but I'm still going to be making these little videos, mostly just because I enjoy them. But yes, I also modelled my Minecraft worlds. I built a lot of replicas of Stampy's buildings he used to build on his lovely world, primarily his cake shop, was it? It was, I can't remember its name, but it was some sort of cake shop, I think. But yeah, all I can hear is burning zombies, but yeah, that's been very influential to me, and next task is craft a pickaxe and go find some useful items. Yeah, so sort of I've always wanted to make Minecraft videos ever since sort of I was about 13, 12, 13-ish. I honestly can't quite remember, and I first was watching Stampy, but obviously I was playing Minecraft on the Xbox and I didn't have all the expensive recording software needed and all that stuff. But Now I'm a bit older, a bit wiser, and have a bit more in the way of know-how, thought I'll finally do a Minecraft series, just primarily for old time's sake. And do I? Ouch. And now I have to get out of here. Okay then. Where's Okay then, let's get out of this hole before all sorts of terrible, terrible things start coming after me. Oh yay, Stone Age. I am not that bothered about the achievements. But anyway, now we have some coal, we can finally craft ourselves some torches to light up our little shed, I'm just going to call this. I'm hardly going to call that a house, so I'm going to switch to our just drop a couple of torches in here, stop the baddies from infiltrating our complex, and also stick one on the outside, and go put this crafting table on the inside, so we have slightly better access to it, and could really put down a floor in here or something, but floors are luxuries. That's a deep, dark, dingy cave which I'd rather not go down. Okay then, now our next objective is to go find some sheep. Mostly because I don't really fancy waiting the night. Okay then, there's a beehive over there. Like I said, I haven't really been around for all these new updates and stuff that sort of has been added recently, mostly the underwater update and stuff like that. I sort of have little to no experience with, so we're gonna have to maybe think about turning around and heading back to the home base, mostly because it's getting a little bit dark. Actually, it's getting dark pretty fast, and I'll just check that sort of gully for any sheep, and then if it turns up nothing, yeah, it's turned up nothing, and we will head back. And things are already spawning. Oh look, there's a wild bee. Okay, need to run back to the house before everything goes horrifically wrong. Oh no. And we're home. Oop, no, get in. Right, key 5, no, key 6. And we're safe. What I'm gonna do is sort of skip the video till the next morning, then we can continue with our little quest. Right guys, dawn has broken, and now it's time for us to emerge from our temporary shelter, and let's go find some cobblestone for a furnace, so we can hopefully start replenishing our hunger bar with the obvious pork chops I gathered earlier. So what the heck? Why is there a squid floating on land? I know he's just floating on the water, and now he's try not to think about it, Harry. If you think about it, it breaks. Okay, so I think that's enough cobble for now. I'll grab that iron once I craft a stone pickaxe. Okay, I can hear a bat down there as well. Oop, cave noise. Everyone says, like, in the memes and stuff, they're like horrifying, but for some reason they just don't have the same effects. It's either because I've been playing this game for this years, or I don't know really. Anyway, let's craft ourselves our very own happy little furnace. So we'll stick that down there, and we'll stick that just next to it. And we'll shove the coal in, mostly because it's more efficient, and start cooking some raw pork chops. While that is going on, we shall hopefully go find some more food. There's a pig over there, so we'll go grab him. And don't spam sword. Okay, there's a horse there, so they don't give any meat, so they're useless. I'll have to explore over that way once our pork chops hopefully have cooked. Also, we could do with cutting down hopefully some more trees, but before we do cut down any more trees, I'll replant these 2 saplings that I have come into possession of, so we don't completely run out of wood immediately for later on, mostly because I remember a mistake I often made when I was playing in the old days was I'd completely demolish the woodlands that surrounded the spawn point or whatever, and I'd have to keep trekking for miles in order to get to some trees, so I'm trying not to make that mistake again. But now we finally have food, we can now go on a bit of a scouting expedition. So we'll give that lava a very wide berth, and we'll explore over this mountain and pray to the powers that be that there be some sheep round this way. Well, there's a cow, but cow isn't, well, there's a lot of cows actually. But that isn't what we're looking for. Okay, let's try up here. It's getting a bit cold, isn't it? Bit of a snowy biome going on here. Okay then, we have a valley. Please be sheep. No sheep? We'll get on top of these mountains. In real life, sheep tend to reside on mountains, so not too sure if that translates into Minecraft or not, but we shall keep looking. At least I know where to get some spruce wood and snow when I need it. I'll might as well gather some more pork chops while I'm here. And I'll save my sword's HP for sheep, like this one. Here's the second one. And I've just lost my okay, 2 wool. We need 3 wool, I believe. Can I just craft a quick crafting table? I'll just plonk that down right there, and quickly craft a new sword so I can go after this last sheep. And now we have the required wool, we shall return to our sanctum, which is over in that direction, if my sense of direction serves me correctly. It's a nice area this, it's quite hilly. Yeah, maybe once we get a bit more established we could build like little bridges and have like little castles and houses everywhere, but that would have to be for when we sort of stop being an absolute primitive and just struggling to get the base communities. And I'm not too sure how that's balancing on itself, but it's balancing itself nonetheless. Anyway, I'll try and stop treating this game like if it was realistic or something, and yeah, sort of like these sort of mountain biomes. I don't really get to be in them that often. So we're back at home base. We'll chop down those trees over there, and we shall craft the final touches needed for our glorious house. Well, it's more of a shed really. Hell, it's even a bit of a long shot even calling it a shed, but we shall mine this wood. Okay then, I think 6 ought to do it. I'll just check my inventory. Yeah, 24 should be enough for a door and a bed. Okay then. Time for the final touches. So, okay, I don't want my furnace, I want the crafting table, and we shall craft 3 doors because this game is weird. And we'll also stick some wool on. I miss it when normal bed sheets were red. And we'll slap that down there. And slap that there. And that is our basic shelter finally completed. And this is also probably a good opportunity to wrap up the video for the day. If you enjoy this new series on Minecraft, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for hopefully daily uploads of these Minecraft Let's Plays. And anyway, that's all from me. See you in the next episode where we shall hopefully be expanding our empire. And goodbye for now.